First thing we're going over is pregame. So typically what you want to do, especially in the beginning when you don't know the refs you're working with, is to introduce yourselves, get your guys' names and stuff like that, because especially with rotations and everything like that, you need to know each other's names in case you need to tell someone to shit. One of the biggest, so you want to do that before, and then you also want to have a captain's meeting, which if you ref with us before, you know we do that before every game to kind of explain commonly missed fouls and stuff like that you've seen a lot, or the no jewelry rule, which no one's been cleared by Zach, Danny, or Andy to wear jewelry. So if they ever say that, the only thing they're allowed to wear is a medical bracelet on the wrist taped down. They can't wear an Apple Watch, they can't wear any earrings, they can't wear a bracelet, nothing.
Yeah, like you said, just before the game, it's good to arrive early, obviously. That way you get settled in, talk with your fellow referees, you guys establish, a good group for the night. As far as pre-game prep goes, like you said, talk to the captains beforehand, letting them know the mechanics of the game, what we're gonna call. As far as the game's going to be 2 20-minute halves, 3-minute halftime. Inform them they both get 3 timeouts, and then the clock. Another thing is the clock only stops in the last minute.
You should definitely remind them about the jewelry in the captain's meeting.
Yeah, for sure.
And if you ever see jewelry on a player during the game, if they get it by you, stop the game and make them take it off, because they can't play with it.
And that should be a technical foul, right?
It should, yeah, it's a technical foul, and if they refuse to take it off, then they can't play. So.
Also, when they're wearing our jerseys, make sure they have sleeves underneath. They have to wear sleeves, or else they're not permitted to play. Another thing is, if you want to go above and beyond, go check the score sheet beforehand. Make sure all the numbers that are written down match the numbers for that team. Just to make sure that who is playing is actually supposed to be there, and someone's not going to steal a jersey and they're out there.
And also you don't have double numbers, so you don't have 233s, etc.
Yeah, you definitely got to check the numbers. That's important when it comes to fouls, later on in the game. There's obviously 5 fouls and you're out, right?
Yeah.
5.
Mm-hmm.
So, but in the captain's meeting, when you first call it, I usually shake their hands, just because it introduces yourself in more of a professional manner, and it gives them some sort of respect for you, because, captains and players, they size you up before each and every game. They get a general image of, who is this guy? Is he going to be any good? Anything like that. So you definitely want to make a good first impression, so it's a little bit easier during the game. But other than that, that is it for the captain's meeting. You usually want to do it about 2 minutes before game time, 3 minutes, because after that, you should be ready to go and start the game. And you could tell them, hey, get your players in the bench and let's go. And get your starting 5 out, please.
All right, now jump the ball.
Show them how you would run your pregame. Give them your captain's meeting. Sorry, captain's meeting.
All right.
2 people go to center court, do what you got to do.
Who wants to do it?
Jude.
All right. There's one. I need one more. So first, you blow your whistle. That gets your attention on you, and you ask for captain from. It's blue and white, right?
Yeah.
Blue and white. So blue captain, white captain. They come up to center court. Usually, they introduce themselves.
Hey, I'm Jude.
Jake.
I'll be like, hello, I'm Mike. Jake. Nice to meet you. I'm Mike. Cool. You guys know the rules. You guys are good to go. No jewelry. We're gonna.
Discount.
Those are good, I believe, right, Andy?
Yes.
Your wristbands? Yeah, those are good. Headbands are good. They cannot wear a hat with a bill on it, right? Yeah, rings are not okay either. So make sure of that. We're gonna play 2 20-minute halves, 3-minute halftime, and the clock will not stop until the last minute of the second half. There will be a 3-minute overtime if necessary, and you get, is it 3 timeouts per game?
3 timeouts per game.
3 timeouts per game.
Overtime, you explain overtime later.
Yep. So that's that. You want to make sure that they have enough players to play, and you can always ask the supervisor if they don't have enough. They need 4 to play.
Is
So
it 3 by the way?
What?
Is it 3-on-3 by the way?
It's 5 on 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what are the ratios for co-rec?
It's 3 and 2. 3 and 2.
3 and 2.
3 and 2 or 2 2.
Plus maximum 3.
Yep. So yeah, I mean, that's basically my captain's meeting. After that, you shake their hand again. Good luck. You ask if they have any questions.
So your
Move on.
captain's meeting should be short and concise.
Right.
When I do mine, it's about 45 seconds by the time we call the captain and the time they break. Captains, my name's Andy. How's it going tonight? How's it going tonight? Or you can fist bump, whatever you want to do. You're in charge of your teams. Make sure you take care of them. If you don't, we will. We're talking to you. We're trying to help you out. You have any questions about our rules? First couple weeks, you can explain the timing. 2 20-minute halves. We'll stop the last minute of the second half. Get 3 timeouts. You have any questions, we'll help you out along the way. Good luck. Have fun. That's all I say. Sometimes I'll say, whistle blows, give me the ball. That's high school. Here, I can care less. I want to throw it away for you. Team. That's fine. The other thing you may want to say is, subs, get to the table, out in front of the table, we'll get you in the game. So that's what you want to make sure that you can get them into the game.
And always make sure that the captains know that the doors have to be shut on the box.
Yep. Some of our facility rules are, please keep the door shut, get outside, we'll get you in the game. Other than that, you work with them on everything else. You know what they hear? Wah, 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 wah. That's about what they hear, other than clock stops last minute of the game. And then they're like, what?
Oh, there will be questions about that all season long, I guarantee it.
So, make it quick, make it short, make it concise. Shouldn't take more than a minute to do it. If you're out here giving them a synopsis of the rule book, I've got plenty in my office, I'll give them to them.
They don't want to hear the rules.
Yep, make it quick.
So, I mean, yeah, that's it. And then like another minute should go by, and then you guys are ready to start the game. Tip-off, you want to do it?
Typically, you want one of the refs on this left side and one of the refs over there. And the person who's going ahead and initiating it needs to, as they walk up, go ahead and clarify which side's going which direction.
You always stop
Ed,
opposite.
or Alex.
Yeah, there you go.
Everything is going to be in reference of the score box. That's basically the table, but we don't really have a table, so.
Basically, you go ahead, white, blue, basically tell them how they're going. When you go up, you want to go ahead and already have the ball up. You do not want to come down low because they can predict how you're going up and when you're going to release it. You want to pretty much aim for either about 10 foot high or as tall as the tallest person jumping. So you'll go ahead, have it on the tip of your fingers, and just throw it up. You don't want to loose spin. You want to keep it as much in the middle as you can. Obviously, sometimes there's going to be where it goes a little off, but for the most part, you want to keep it as little spin as possible and going straight up.
You want the whistle in your mouth?
Not when you're doing it. You want to blow it before.
I'll tell you why you don't like the whistle in your mouth. You take an elbow on top of the head, you're going to crack some teeth. I've done it before where I've taken an elbow on the head and you're like, you get out of there and you're like, what's going on? So when you throw it, I take a half step back after I release the toss. Because you've got about a half a second for them to try to go get it and you can get down. I can show you videos of referees getting hit in the head during an opening toss and they're out for the game. But we don't want that. If you do get hit, you do get woozy, you gotta let us know. So.
And that's up to your partners to stop the game too, make sure he's okay. Toss should be about 10 feet high. A couple rules is that they can't tip it and then catch it, and they can't catch it while it's in the air. If that happens, blow it dead, the ball's going the other way.
Yeah, and also just watch for the other players in the court entering the circle before you throw it. Try to get the fingers.
Everybody has to be set.
And as you want to go through and let them try it out.
Yep, so you actually toss. So he's absolutely right. So give me 2 people here. I'll show you kind of how you're supposed to get 2 people right here. So what I do, I check partner, he's right, you one or you two's over there, other partner's over there. You go opposite the bench. So if Black's sitting on this bench, you're gonna go that way. If Gray's sitting on this bench, you're gonna go that way. Beep, direction. Get in between them and throw the jump ball. And try to get it higher than they're gonna do. So you're all gonna practice it. For those of you that are like, hey, I can really throw it, and you're like, that's too high. So we're going to practice it here and on each rim. When you throw it, it should touch the rim. It should get to just the bottom of the ball should be the top of the rim. That's how high you should throw it. It's like, it's confusing. Guess what? We're going to do it. Because you're like, I'm good at this, and then you're going to go like this. So this is why you're going to practice. So, you're good.
Just want to split.